So this is a unit I got a story on. I just thought, I was here the other day about to check the video I put about checking your refrigerant caps and making sure your O-rings are in there. I'm just back today just to double check the charge, just a quick follow up. But something I remembered about this house, we had an issue here about 2.5 years ago. Train called it hydronic hammering. You can see my pressures, they're okay. You're looking at that right there. It's about 53 degrees outside. So these pressures are holding just fine. I'm running this thing in heat right now. But Train called it hydronic hammering. We had it 3 different houses over about a 1-year period. First 2 places we went to, it never did it while we were there. Homeowners, middle of the night, hearing sound like somebody knocking on the back of the house or knocking in the walls. Had one lady, I thought, maybe she was a little, it's kind of, maybe her neighbor was messing with her because her bedroom was downstairs and it was a townhouse and the master was on the first floor. The line set went up through the corner of her bedroom, but she said it's like somebody was knocking on the back of her house and the windows or something. I never heard it. Never happened while we were there. But we came to this particular house, 2 stories, upstairs system, and it happened. And what would happen is when the unit would shut off, there would just the line set between the outdoor unit and up in the attic is just jerking, and this TXV would sit out here and jerk and just shake, and you'd hear it knocking in the walls. So we called Train and they informed us about something that they called hydronic hammering. They changed the design on these things. Used to, this TXV would come up here in the horizontal position. It came from the plant or the factory. Filter dryer was inside. Well, to save a few pennies, Train started putting the filter dryer in the box to be field installed. And then this TXV was mounted vertically in here instead of horizontally. They put the filter dryer in the box and said to put it at the evaporator coil, whether it was in the crawl space or up in the attic. So there was something they were trying to describe, and I'm not clear about what the details were, but there was some kind of pressure differential between the filter dryer in there and the TXV, or something was going on, and when it would shut down, some kind of pressure equalization was going on with that TXV, and it was just jerking and making a knocking noise. So their remedy, their repair kit, if you want to call it one, was nothing more than a piece of 3/8 copper about as long as from here to here. And I didn't need them to send me that. I got 3/8 copper. So what I did is we came out, and what they told us to do was take the filter dryer out of the attic, put it outside, then take the TXV and move it from that vertical position back to the horizontal position. So instead, I just put the filter dryer back in the unit the way it used to come, put the TXV in the horizontal position, and we never had another problem with this house again. But once we saw it happen here, scheduled the other 2 homeowners, got them fixed, and they haven't had a problem again either. So I didn't know if anybody else had ever heard about it. You can put it in the comments if you have, or if you got a little bit more details about what was actually causing it. But those were the only 3 situations where there was a problem with that. But just one of those strange fluky things. And luckily this house, we were actually able to catch it in the act and see what was happening, and just thought it was strange. But anyway, it was just a little video. Maybe some excuse me, maybe some of you have never seen it, or maybe you have seen it and didn't know about it or didn't figure it out, or more information on it. That'd be fine. Put it in the comments. But it was just something I thought I would bring up. Didn't think about it while I was here the other day, but just came back today just to double check this system and just make sure everything's working on it like it's intended. going in defrost, so I guess that's because my sensors out here are above 54 degrees. So it ran in defrost the other day. No big deal. I know it works. But anyway, the hydronic hammering, that's what I wanted to bring up. If you've ever heard of it or seen it before, definitely leave something in the comments with your experience with it and any explanation that maybe you got from manufacturer or somebody about what was going on. But anyway, thanks for watching, and you guys stay safe. Have a good day.